like we can even turn around and be absolute tender good and proper.
Admitted to the city must be surrendered. All life of the ongoing emergency.
Just on the streets than ever.
More severe punishment.
With haste. You really won't feel it.
Not a thing. Don't hold back. Come to have a go.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not? Back for more? I don't mind. So long as you're paying. Tried that once, better this. So, you having a go or not? Then move! You don't pull your punches, do you? Back for more? I don't mind. So long as you're paying. Charge too much. Besides, so, you having a go or not?
Indolence breeds madness. Onward.
No freebies! Come to have a
An air of decay.
gold first. Then
Salutations. Keep a blade close. Go. Oh, I have the magic touch. Yes. Easy enough. Well, hello. Simple. One with the weave.
Head hacked clean off and made to watch. Twisted vision.
I wonder what the next move is.
The corpse does not respond.
I applaud your thought.
Gods! Even Dribble's pelvis was severed. His joke's done.
Certainly.
And then what happens? Nothing good, I bet.
The elves don't have them. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
Wonder if
Justice was brewed with my barley.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, a comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along? It's all about the Boffo Yocks. We see who can tell the funniest stories, and the winner gets the prize. Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldarians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right, I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elf Song patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead, but not literally. Got me? If that's the best you got, smart stuff, you should quit before the crowd gets angry. Win or lose, I'm stealing that one. Don't joke about religion, smart stuff.
A single person applauds from the back of the room, probably out of pity.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me. If you cross an another triumph. Another triumph. You know why it isn't wrong?
This guy.
Smells divine.
Dice of Timora. What an embarrassment. The old elf song isn't what it used to be, eh?
Yes.
You're a big disappointment.
My father won again. You're with...
Another triumph. Why she was fooling around with a wizard. She said, Mage Hand is a cantrip. He can keep casting it all night long. What's that? Keep it up. That's what she said.
That's just...
Belly up to the bar. We have mead, beer, and wine. Gold won't quench your thirst. Get yourself a mug of joy.
Hold up, citizen. This is a crime.
Stellname's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants.
You can let him pass.
I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Crime scene not open to public. By order of the
My
Flaming
experience, it's best
Fist.
to pay for the beds before sleeping in them.
crime scene, not open to...
Oh, bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. God, that's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound, but this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man, Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthar. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back, and someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work. God save us all if you're right. But I believe it. Whoever it is, they're intimately familiar with Saravok's work. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reverence to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oath-bound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them? Not from round here, are you? We're in Baldur's Gate. This is just how things work. Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
You know why they're called steel watchers, right? They're watching to see if you're stealing. Yeah?
blooded ring. Safe to say the killers are motivated by riches. A lot of blood. And some pink stains?
That's curious. Someone there. Quite ready for you. Immediately.
It's you! Look at us! We made it to the city! We made it to the Elf Song Tavern! And are you? Never thought I'd live to perform for the greatest audience in the realms. The entirety of Baldur's Gate. Larissa lets me practice up here when she's on shift downstairs. She's too good to me. But you, I have a bone to pick with you, oh brave adventurer. Big trouble. The most trouble you've ever been in. I've decided I'm not going to perform in the Elf Song. Mainly because only the Elf Song itself is allowed to perform. I'm going to open up a school of bards. The best in the realms. To usher in a new age of magic and musicianship. And it's because of you that I dare to dream big enough. Thank you. That means a lot. I wanted to tell you first because, well, you inspired me to do it. Here. My very first lute, tuned to perfection. Thought you'd appreciate it when I'm rich and famous. Take care, my friend. Thank you for helping a bunch of ragtag tieflings in a druid's grove find their way home.
Consider it done.
In my experience, it's best to pay for the beds before sleeping in them.
The servants are just down the stairs. Lodgings.
Feel my mistress's wrath. Can't give up. On I go.
The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
That way.
Battle has started.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway known only to those invited to do business.
That might be worth a look.
On it.
The planet's been awakened. Blackith's forces are near.
Get Yankee. Blackett has found us. Get rid of them, quickly!
We will be ready. In the meantime, tear every brick out if you have to. If it doesn't come, we must find evidence of its whereabouts.
Bother. Adventure awaits.
picked a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
Which way to the nearest library?
Ready for anything.
There's blood in the air.
The lesson is death.
Fury, I am death.
호감도 왜 떨어지지? 많이 떨어졌는데 너무.
Blackith's will be done.
Don't touch me.
잡아라, 저 잡았더만. 저장해놓고 되돌려볼까?
Most excellent.
Lae'zel, glad you could join us. The Kithraki have spread word of that artifact that you carry. Tell me, Lae'zel of Kalir, what reward do you think the astral prism will fetch once I pluck it from your corpse and present it to Vlaakith? What honors, what riches will the Undying Queen grant me when I hand her the failed prince?
Stand down. I protect the prism on our queen's behalf.
The Undying Queen cares not for who delivers her the prism and the traitor prince within. All that matters is that it is delivered. The false heir's head will make a fine trophy for Vlaakith. As for you, I will leave nothing behind but meat and shattered bone. Damnable whelp. For 1,000 years I have given my life to Vlaakith. I will deliver to her the Prince of the Comet. She shall exalt me. The Gish will record my great deed in slate. Chama Zala Vlaakith!
어차피 전투는 하는구나.
Blackith's will be done. Action, not reaction. I must keep going.
Your desire.
for battle.
Onward in her name.
To new horizons. Seek and you shall find me. On my way.
That might be worth a look.
Legion?
That's curious.
Might as well. In for a surprise? Good find. On it.
My old home. Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful to you.
Onward. Ever onward.
My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it. There she is, in all her glory. Duke Belin Stelmane, my old partner. My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but the memory stirs something in me still.
What's that?
The chains I use to buy my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could. An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now.
It shall be done.
A recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine. When I had need of meals like that.
That.
A shell. A keepsake from my final voyage. Pinched in a moment of sentimentality.
Let's give this a try. Let's take a gander.
To waste. Let's try this way.
Charmed, I'm sure. The path less traveled.
What's next, I wonder?
Take you. Take you. Take you. Take you.
Lost in thought. Let's go. As you wish.
We've got lots of red, actually, and only two hours. Also,
Let us confer.
You should get cards printed. Roger Gherkins, realtor.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is. I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over. Charity! In Baldur's Gate! Good one. You can have it for free if you stop talking. Bloody wizards. Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into. I beg your forgiveness for such undue impertinence. From now on, I promise him the same measure of respect he's shown his father. Oh, I almost forgot. Will sold his father's life for his freedom. My mistake. The absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise, and you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched. The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy. You are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now.
Zariel found a new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious. Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all. Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Oi! We got rats in cellar. We also got cats, but cats are useless. So how about you kill the rats? You did? Very clever. Good job. Yes. Here, you take this. Look at you, just lying around, you furry chunkers. Disgracefully wasting my time.
You were only doing your job, but still, thanks for killing those rats. Now I can repose decorously in peace.
No time for playing with cats.
Everything you've got on you, and I'll give you 3 ounces.
But that's twice what you just said.
I'm giving you a
Are the
favor.
gods truly this petty?
You don't want it. It's no scales off my back. You don't want none of this. Trust me.
The rats are dead. Your performance is adequate, servant.
My shoes.
Candle Hallow's tombstones, remembering the deceased with sympathy and skill.
Better when she gets to shut them up.
The city is chock-a-block with bodies, thanks to these murders. I can barely keep up with all the orders.
That might be worth a look.
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you. Sightseeing. What do you think? I filched the wrong baldy and got myself buried for the trouble. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like stone shite. The very one. And my idiot self didn't realize till I was finger deep in his pockets. Won't be making that mistake again. Look, I ain't got much in the way of thanks, but the stiff below has some fancy doodads. You're welcome to them.
Flowers? You're not allowed to play there. It's not respectful. But it's not allowed. Why are you being stupid?
Is this part of the game?
You're going to be in so much trouble.
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a bouquet, freshly picked.
One more time. Come on.
You were seen trying to move a body. You're being reported.
Come out, sister. I will find you.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Sister always hides from me. She likes to play. Sister is older than me. She always likes to play. She hides in the ground, but I will find her. No, she is just good at keeping still. She is the best at this game. I never win, except when she lets me. Sister was always good at hiding. In the ground, some people covered her in dirt. But mother and father hide. I hope I find them.
Brighten up a loved one's grave with a bouquet.
think a man lay buried beneath death's soil. It is an abomination of his will. You did well to free him.
Any luck with the carpenter?
I fear not, my child. Your daughter's casket will have to wait.
But for how long?
Her rights will be said. Her body will be the soul. Try not to focus on the how or when.
But there's a whole chicken someone's own.
Can I have that, please, sir?
Of course.
Head anywhere. Not like you could sell it.
Right now, I'm a cider man myself.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's steel watch? Well, I am so glad.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
No. I must say, if this is a practical joke, it's not very amusing.
Why, a serial killer? Oh, that's terrible. Master Metzley, are you quite all right?
It was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face, and I will peel it from your skull should you interfere again.
working.
Let's have some courage.
Can't afford to let up.
Take you. I'm not going to last much.
Victory is assured.
Death can't have me. Not yet.
Where he goes, death is soon to follow.
I venture forth.
I'll write to the council. This cannot happen again.
I still can't believe. Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us.
Goodness, I just hope that...
My pleasure.
Librarian, such a thing without
Also has
on all fours and it's a luxury. In a brothel.
Up for debate.
Succulent seafood, straight out the sea. Take your pick. Come back soon.
Don't you two have rocks for brains?
Buy a painting. Go on, treat yourself.
I am not throwing it in.
Den of decadent delights.
You're not wearing armor to meet my mother and father.
Yes, but they were Gortash's idea, which makes him the inventor.
How about we settle on the Gondians and Gortash invented them? The stench of this.
What do you need?
Short father.
What am I to do? Assume nothing. I will be heard.
What do you need? Short father.
Repositioning.
It depends on the person.
You told me the armor was advanced.
Tim, time.
Let's explore.
Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.
Check under my skirt for any stray chickens.
All animals must be surrendered.
You think you can do better?
Hello? Does anyone want to buy a gazette? Thank you.
Chap, I know you're hurting, but it won't bring her back, will it?
I know.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
Whatever happens, I'll be right here with you.
Longshore Tabernacle.
Mistress. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
This altar isn't dedicated to a single god, but instead acts as a conduit to many. Your god is one of many, and in this place you sense a spark of its mighty divine flame. It reads, "Show your devotion with an offering in your God's name. Blessings may follow." The gods are ready to receive your donation. The gods are ready to receive your joyful donation. The gods are ready to receive your sacrifice.
Yes, of course.
Mistra's idol stands before you as silent as the goddess herself. You're not sure what you expected. After all, she's not deigned to speak with you for some time. If your refusal to detonate the orb did not get her attention, perhaps pursuing the crown will. But until then, it seems you are on your own. You see an altar dedicated to Selûne. An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Selûne. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright." Goddess of the moon and stars, her words and light have long helped wanderers to find their way. Perhaps it could help you, too.
Wits and blades, always sharp. Selûne.
Feel the chill gaze of the Moon Maiden upon you. Selûne welcomes you. An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Selûne. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstant. As a moon-bathed cleric, this is your moment to bask in her lunar light and imbue your spirit with her majesty and grace." offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
Divine protectors of older.
뭐 하나 맞춰야 돼.
Feel the chill gaze of the Moon Maiden upon you. Seluna welcomes you.
찾아봐야겠다. 몰아주면 되는 거.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
와, 뭐 얼마나 맞춰야 되지? 이게 생기네.
Trust in the pure. As a moon-bathed cleric, this is your moment to bask in her lunar light and imbue your spirit with her majesty and grace.
에잇, 안 해.
Onward.
You have my attention. Might as well.
You see an altar dedicated to Helm the Vigilant. Helm the Watcher is a guardian god, dedicated to the preservation of order. Vigilant, more resilient to the unexpected.
Onward. Shield our people from the depredations of the
Don't tell our writers that. Their egos are big enough as it is.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
By all means.
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story. Oh, we have plenty of ink. Enough to cover all your misadventures in this good city. I've never heard so much violence against innocent circus freaks before. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face, Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the Fist do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over. I would never reveal my sources, and certainly not to the likes of you. Besides, you're too late. The headlines are loaded into the print works already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox populi, vox dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
Not for communal use, it seems.
Watch yourself in there. So.
One day we will. In my opinion.
It's obvious, isn't it?
Standard procedure. Gortash just wants to make sure that there's no...
The truth is the truth. We trust our readers to make up their own minds.
She's rather dull today.
We have still watchers prominent.
God's damned hypocrites! The Blade of Frontiers, all pomp and empty oaths. The Sword Coast's most dashing fraud. You are either a fool for trusting him, or a wretch for conspiring with him. Doesn't matter which. Lady Mizora told me everything. How Will slaughtered his own father. How he craves his power. How he means to make the city bow to him and him alone. This city holds no place for you or for Ravengard's treacherous spawn. The Blade of Frontiers, hero of the Sword Coast, and his own father's killer. I can barely believe it. At ease. By the living gods, I believe you. What darkness has fallen upon us? There's something you must know. I should have told Will sooner, but I'd hoped somehow Ravengard would return to us. He knew about the Absolute. I thought little of it at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult were successful in raising an army, Baldur's Gate would be doomed. Before the Absolutists abducted him, he told me that should he fall, I should seek Will out and give him a message. Will was schooled in the ways of the great champions. He is to use those lessons to wake the worm sleeping beneath Baldur's Gate. The worm is oath-bound to answer the call and come to the city's aid. A bronze dragon, yes. He sleeps beneath us even now, awaiting a hero to rouse him. The worm goes by many names. Ansur, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate. He promised Balduran he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened. But just the once. The city has faced countless threats. But Ravengard knew it could not survive the absolute slaughter. With him gone and the city near ruin, the worm's awakening now falls to you and Will. The Duke gave me this. The Legend of Ansur, an ancient epic, ill-remembered, dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you, or do not, and see Baldur's Gate burn to ash. Thank you. In darkness, I see your light. I should go. I know of still others that might help us when the battle horns call. Unleash the worm. Let its tempest swallow the Absolute and its allies. And may they be driven forever from the coast.
In my opinion, we should have a still watching every volcano. Why? I'm glad you asked. It'll certainly help the dishes. Okay. Leave him some time.
I've no qualms about the quality of content. I've always enjoyed reading it myself.
Those are writers that egos are big enough as it is.
Should be easy.
There's no talking your way out of this.
I speak, they burn.
I will ascend.
너무 애드가 많이 됐는데.
For the slaughter. What you know?
Can't give up. Not now.
안돼 사시.
Hero of the sword coat. Will was schooled in the way abroad with let it set the path before. Thank
What are you gonna do? Arrest us? Stay here.
Everyone has to contribute. What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch?
Get like this back home. To the absolute right.
Protect us from the world defended.
People don't always know their own minds. Gotta keep it safe. That's all.
You will not find any fearmongering here. We're an honest publication.
Actions have drawn the ire of someone nearby. A fight is inevitable.
Impero.
나는 다른 방법이 있을 것 같은데.
The Blade of Frontiers. Hero of the sword. He will with let it set the
Right away.
Deserves to be called a lord.
That's enough of that. Lord Gortash has everything under control. We don't need agitators like you ruining morale.
What are you gonna do? Arrest us? Same
We're lost, aren't we?
Why don't we
right here. Do you remember which way we came?
Left. Right. Down the stairs.
Excellent choice.
And was it up the stairs?
That's curious.
I'm going to ask for directions.
No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we? Optimistic.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Killed. Murdered. Limbs locked up. Then hand cut off. Bastard dwarf. Red shirt.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Direct me.
You're certain Figaro's is in this part.
No, I wouldn't say I'm certain, just optimistic.
Hang on.
Action, not reaction.
You're a long way from Waterdeep.
Right.
Right.
Down the stairs and was it up the stairs?
Color me curious.
Warning you.
Do you know how worried I was?
Four of us.
I've no qualms about the quality of the content. I've always enjoyed reading it myself.
Don't tell our writers that. Their egos are big enough as it is.
Protect us from the world-ending monstrosity of the Absolute.
Yes, of course.
Baldur's Mouth.
These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
I know the tones. Your tones, Lord, Lord, in the all-consuming radiance.
You always know their own minds. You've got to keep them safe. That's all.
You'll not find any fear-mongering here. We're in honest.
Very well.
Everyone subscribes to what is.
Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their job.
I can do that. I have no opinions.
I was joking. Come out, or I'll have to come find you.
Let me back in. I'll bring Leroican out here, you tin tube. You tell Leroican I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it. Leroican, the wizard who set out the contract, he owns this place. And his little page boy inside knows how to get to him. Leroican said it'd be easy money. A smash and grab. Get in, get the night song, go. Turns out his little relic was in a temple of Shah, beneath an army of goblins. Would never have taken my people in if I'd known. I can't bring him back. But I can make Leroican cough up. Especially if you found the relic. Hope you lost fewer people along the way than I did. Bloody goblins. Leroican should have warned us. Sod it. Enough. Leroican and his precious night song just about ruined my life. If you value yours, I'd steer well clear of this place.
You! What are you doing here? This is, my apprenticeship. It has not been what I expected. Master Leroican is, a difficult man. He's consumed by his pursuit of the night song. I haven't learnt a thing, and I fear it'll stay that way. But never mind that. What can I do for you? It's all I deal with these days. People claiming their trinkets are the real night song, looking for the mountain of gold Leroican promised. There's even a pamphlet. Take one. They're on the desk. Huh. I suppose that, at least, I can help with. Hope you found what you're...
Well, at least they seem to use the... everything. So what do we have?
We've moss, mugwort, incense, 6 handfuls of assorted mushrooms. You can never have too many mushrooms.
Perhaps we ought to ask what they have in the back? If anything.
No, I don't think it'd hurt. They'll probably have even less tomorrow.
Madness. Utter madness. Next they'll start panic buying parchment. What's an issue of Boulder's Mouth Gazette doing in here? Why is it damp? Some people have no respect for it.
Literature department. Can I help you? Shh. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence. Wouldn't trade it for the world. So I wouldn't. Anything I can help you with? Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you? It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra. Failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
The Annals of Karsus. Where better to learn the secrets of the crown than in the writings of the one who might have forged it?
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The Annals of Karsus are best left unread. Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either. You said...
Ah, well, it's too late.
Is this a signed copy?
And I'm ready. Where have Jeremy and...
Resurgence! Just don't roughen up your customers, especially if...
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider.
You recognize this image projection spell from your studies, though you'd expect a great wizard to execute it less shoddily.
Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
That's why we need
song is an immortal being, the child of a deity. The night song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own. The night song is an immortal being, the child of a deity. The night song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Craig. Ready? Aim. Oh. We have a visitor. At ease. Nicklaw, you may go. I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? So, was it you who picked up Nightsong's trail? I suppose you still have some talents, even if you are damaged goods. Where is it? Well, don't stand on ceremony. Out with it. You're quite in luck, then. See Tolna downstairs. One such tome is amongst our rarest books. But enough of dusty history. I look to the future. You know I seek the night song. Do you have it or not? She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple. To the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the night song's face. Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now? Dead? That cannot be. It is immortal. A god. Is that meant to be some consolation? It was the key to my immortality. How can this be? How can this be? Shit! Your terrible tidings have cost me everything. My grand design, dashed to ruins. This always happens to me!
ready and willing. Adventure awaits. Let's give this a try.
The Night Song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike. The Night Song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts.
My complaints will be heard.
I simply must have it.
Wow, it might just be there's not much.
How can I help you?
Ah, well, it's too late for that now, isn't it, dear? He might have a bit of that catnip decoction left, as long as Lord...
How can I help you? The vault is strictly prohibited for customers. If you do, what would you like to know?
I don't think it'd hurt. They'll probably have even less tomorrow.
Not one for customers, sir.
Apparently.
Let's see. I'm sure there's gold in this stack somewhere. No.
Oh, wow. It might just be there's not much left.
Delicious.
You've been spotted fiddling with that lock. Best fiddle with something else.
Neither seen nor heard. Moving. The air is ripe with magic. May it please be strong.
Goblin party cooking. What's that doing? They must have some sort of merit in sorcerer's son. Well, at least they seem to use the everything of
Secrecy above all.
not a title for me, I think.
Let's have some fun. They won't see me come. Go. Like a wraith. Easy.
You've been spotted fiddling with that.
Let's move.
What's an issue of golden mountain doing here? Some people have no respect.
I don't think it'd hurt.
Into the bin where it belongs.
Hurry this along. With haste.
Next I'll stop panic buying parchment.
With ease.
My complaints will be heard.
Oh, wow. It might just be there.
Considering an army of cultists.
the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate.
Another one who can't take a bit of hard work.
As you wish.
Home of Lavernica, groundskeeper of Bloomdridge Park, lover of birds, bees, and everything in between.
Let's crack it open. Magic.
Eager for battle.
Lovely day, this. For now. Of course. Each figure, alike in its pose, unique in its horrors.
Eager for battle.
A leg liberally dribbled with blood.
Let's have a look. Without delay.
Consider me intrigued.
Obviously, Dusk was the story's
Step by step.
The novel's protagonist is such a basic choice. Listen, I know what I like, and the book
It's never been so hot.
Easy enough.
Can't you feel it?
Feel what exactly?
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own butchery. Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make. And yet, such a fleeting window. But then, who am I to deny the auspices of destiny? For we are celebrating, Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body is my ultimate gift to my lord. But together we shall transcend. You see, savor your final breath. Before becoming.
Oh, unless.
Another witness to my sacrifice. How fortunate.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while you're with a client.
얘도 죽나?
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own together. A savor your final breath. Before becoming.
Unless.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Another witness to my sacrament.
How fortunate!
Nah, you're right. And I'm not the best swimmer anyway. Got to know what else is down there.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Concentrate. On my way.
Saying, maybe there's a reason for that.
Striking distance.
So you believe?
Stranger things have happened.
On the move.
I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Let me recite their demise.
So you stopped killing because you felt funny?
I mean, yes, mostly. Why do you stop killing them?
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect.
피가로는 왜 또, 아.
Outmaneuver
My
them.
shit's pilfered every day by rugs like him. The city should be for
It's unusual for together. Savor your final breath. Before becoming.
Unless...
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even proud.
To the upper sea. Through the river.
Maybe. I don't know how closely they watch us.
Another witness to my sacrifice.
Rates of things down there.
How fortunate.
Nah, you're right. Yeah, man, anyway. Gods know what else is down there and all.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while you're with a
I don't fancy their chances. Mine is the advantage.
No way to run a business. Can't even browse while you're with a
Frost.
I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe there's that weird feeling of yours.
So you believe me then?
Stranger things have happened. I'm saying.
Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Fools these mortals be. Certainly.
Victory awaits. No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
아유, 이럴 때를 쳐.
Are you sure it's not a trapped nerve?
I am, thank you.
Run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
It's as if. What should I do? Heading there.
You did.
Oh, unless Mistra Rill.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Let's finish this. A little help, please.
Break them. May the dice roll in my favor.
Eat this!
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
Let's chat.
I must say, I'm damn lucky you showed up when you did. Can you believe what that monster was doing? Truly? Then you're made of sterner stuff than I, friend. I'll confess, it terrified me greatly. Can you imagine dressing entirely in red? Jests aside, thank you. You forever have my humblest gratitude and a most generous discount on my wares.
오늘은 여기까지 하겠습니다. 다음에 봐요.